Good morning, everyone. Okay, we're gonna continue making things from scratch. Obviously, last night I made the Alfredo sauce. But today I'm going to make homemade liquid laundry detergent. And y'all, I have to say this is a game changer. I have always been a Persil fan, and then I went from Persil to natural. I would always use Persil on my towels because it smells so good. And then I started looking at things and I was like, you know what, that's a lot of chemicals. So what I did is I looked up some natural stuff, and then I found this recipe and I wanted to share it. It is such an easy recipe, and I have to say this probably lasts us probably about 6 to 8 weeks, and it's so cheap. So if you go to the link above, this is all written out for you and all the products. It actually is only 4 items. So all you'll need is Castile soap. Y'all know I can't read. So you have this. I just got the coconut because it smells really good. I want good smelling stuff. Washing soda. So this is ginormous. It's 2 pounds. I got it on Amazon, and the links are all in that post. And then baking soda. I got the natural baking soda. I know probably it's probably natural anyway, the stuff that you get, but I wanted all natural. I wanted to go. And then I got lavender essential oil. I'm making this for my mom. I just had to make mine, but I bought this jar at Walmart whenever I did my Facebook Live last week because she's been wanting to have homemade laundry detergent. So I told her I'd buy her and we were going to make it together, but then I said, Mom, sorry, I'm going to make it with all my friends on Facebook Live. So here's the key to making this. So what you're going to do is I am going to do this is a very easy recipe. It takes less than 10 minutes after you boil the water. I boil the water. I think it's very crucial you boil the water personally. And then all you're going to do, oh y'all, I forgot one thing. Let me grab it. I forgot my measuring cup, my liquid measuring cup. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna put a 4th cup, and what's so awesome is this washing soda actually came with a 4th of a cup. Excuse me, something's stuck in my throat. Okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put this in here, in the jar. And again, I got mine at Walmart, and it was like $15 or $20. The one I got is really cute. This one's nice too, my mom liked it, so. What you want to make sure to do is make sure to get one with a spout, and you want to make sure that the spout is off too whenever you pour the water in. I'm going to have to make sure I do that. Okay, so you want to have one. I personally think it's like this kind of thing is good because what I do is I have it on the end of my little rack thingy, and it just, that way I can just keep the cup in there and pour it in there and put it in the laundry or in the washer. So, okay, sorry. Okay, a 4th cup of washing soda and a 4th cup of baking soda. Washing soda and a 4th cup of baking soda. Okay, what you're gonna wanna do now, and y'all, I've already made 3, this makes 3 and I still have a ton of it left. I mean, that's crazy how much. So I would say I think I spent $40, but this is gonna last me a lot, like probably close to 6 to 8 months. Okay, so after you put those in there, I'm gonna kind of put that here. I will be honest, I'm really nervous about doing this because yesterday whenever I did this, I got it all over because I think that I just don't do good pouring things. I think I do it too fast, honestly. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take your hot water. I boiled this, I made sure it got really hot, and then I'm gonna make sure, y'all, this makes me so nervous doing that. You have no idea how you know what? I'm gonna do it in the sink. I was gonna try to show it to y'all, but I'm just gonna kind of put it in here. This is why it's crucial to use glass. I would say, I forgot that, but that comes later. This is why it's important to use glass. I would highly recommend not using plastic, just because you're using boiling water, and plus plastic, it's plastic. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna take that boiling water, and then you're gonna get just enough. See, it gets all over. That's why it's really crucial to put it to where you can get it all over. If you have a better pot than I do. Okay, so once you get that hot water in there, you're gonna put just a little in there, just enough to kind of cover it. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's really hard to do. But you're gonna just stir it around. So let me see if I can kind of show y'all. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna kind of stir it around. So you're gonna use a gallon of water. So I had a gallon of water already in there, and all of the measurements are in that link. So it's just a gallon of water. So what you do is you just kind of put in just enough. Do you see how I have just enough in there? And I'm just gonna keep on stirring. You can probably use a whisk and make this go a lot better, but I just use my wooden spoon. You definitely need a wooden spoon, and I'll tell you why. I keep this next to my thing in my jar in the laundry room, and that way I can stir it, because you are gonna wanna have to stir it before you use it every time, which y'all, I mean, it takes 2 seconds really, and it's not that much of a pain to me. I don't know, some people might find it a pain. I don't find it a pain. Again, this has been a game changer in my family, because between this and making the fabric softener that we posted on the blog as well, I have gone to pretty much all natural, because I use the natural conditioner as well. So, okay, so you're gonna just keep on stirring, and eventually it gets to where there's a little clumps, but I think it's okay. The clumps eventually, when you put all the water, but you're gonna wanna make sure you do this before. You do not wanna add this in to begin with. Make sure you don't add it in to begin with. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of stir. It's pretty broken up. It's pretty good now. So do you see, it's kind of broken up and everything, okay? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the rest of the water in there. You can just keep on stirring it to your liking. I'm just gonna kind of do this, and then once it's good, I think it's good. And again, you can whisk it if you want, if you feel the need to do that. I'm gonna put the rest of the water in. Again, it's a gallon of water. And this is probably gonna last my mom like a year, because she like is one person and doesn't do as much laundry as us, obviously. And so, okay, now I have all that. You can double it too if you have a big jar like this. I am gonna double it next time I make it. I was gonna double it this time, but it may just take longer because you have to boil water, but I honestly think if you just boil the water, make it like this, and then get the rest in, you can double it for sure, and then it will last forever. Okay, so we got that going. Okay, after you get it all, it's good. See, all those things are gone. That heat just kind of makes it, yeah. I mean, you see a little, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, and then after that, I'm going to take a third of the soap, and y'all, I've already, again, this is gonna last, like, again, it's gonna last forever, like, okay, so I'm gonna do a third. Let me see if I can just take this. I think I did this last time. Okay, so I would love to know how everyone is doing. Do y'all have any family members where the hurricane hit? I have been praying like crazy. My dad is there, and I have some family. That's where I was actually born and raised, is Fort Myers. So I hope your families are doing okay. I have not heard from my dad, but I'm assuming he's okay. Just the power's out. So, but we definitely need to be praying for everyone, for sure, because I know that's hard. I pray for everyone that's from Fort Myers. If you evacuated and you're safe, I hope everything goes well coming back home. I know it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy next time we visit. Okay, I'm going to, okay, so the Castile soap is in there. Y'all, it smells so good. That coconut stuff smells so good. Okay, and then you can use essential oils of your choice. I personally use the cotton one because I love the cotton one, but this is for my mom, and I know she likes lavender, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my lavender essential oil, and you can do as much essential oils as you want. It said like you can use 15 drops. I just kind of, you know, I don't count. I am more the merrier. You know, if it's gonna smell good, it's gonna smell good. So you just kind of stick in as much as you want to your liking. Lavender smells so good. My husband doesn't like lavender, so I don't get to put it in mine, so my mom gets to enjoy it. Okay, so it's that easy. Y'all, that is it. That is laundry detergent. It's all natural products. This is good for HE. I have an HE washer machine. And, oh good, my aunt just texted. She is good. She's in North Fort Myers, and she just got cell service. So yay, she's doing good. Okay, so that is it. So you can go to the link above. If there is a powder recipe as well. And so if you don't want to do liquid, you can do powder. I think Jamie did the powder and she loves it. I personally like the liquid better because the liquid I can do all natural. And so I was really excited about that. And then this is easy because all you do after that is you just take put it up on if you have like a board up on top, and you can just, it just sits there and that's it. I mean, it's just that easy. So is there any questions? I'm gonna go kind of look at the questions and then I'm gonna head off here because we have Bible study in an hour. Hey Vale, there are, oh, we're in the pathway, oh, prayers. Vale is in Bible study with us. She's in digging deep with us. So I'm so excited she's on. I'll see her in an hour. Lisa, thank you so much for spreading the love. Thank you so much. There's Stacy. Stacy, you're just saying that, so I have to say it again, aren't you? Stacy's in Bible study too, so I can totally mess with her. She is awesome. Okay, so Castile liquid. I use the Dr. Jacobs Natural, and so this is what I use, and I use the coconut because it smells so good. It smells so good, y'all. I will not lie, it is so good. So it just, again, it's just an easy homemade liquid laundry detergent. It took all of 10 minutes at most to make it, and it took longer because I had to explain everything. When you're making it yourself, it won't take long at all. Let's see, is there any other questions? Could you do that first step in a Pyrex measuring cup, then add it back with water? You could. I think for me, I just would rather just do it that way just because it's easier. But that's a good idea, Stacy, for sure. You could totally do that. Put the lid on and shake it. I did do that last time. I'm not going to say it worked out well. The jars are just really big. Just going to kind of warn you on that one. Because it is glass. Don't forget it's glass. So I'm always petrified of dropping it too, especially because we have tile floor. That would just not go well. How much do you use for each load? You just use I think it's like a third of a cup. I never iron, but we have our iron, you know, that cup that you're supposed to use to put water in your iron. Well, we never iron, so I just use that and I fill that up and put it in and everything. So I don't know. Can you please post a liquid softener? Katie, I think it's in that link. If you go in that link, you can definitely get it. So please repeat how much soap. Okay, so if you go to the link, it has all of the measurements. It's a gallon of hot water, a 4th cup of super washing soda, a 4th cup of baking soda, a 3rd cup of soap, and then as much essential oils. You can use 15 drops or whatever. Do you have to put oils in for the scent? You do not, Diane. You do not have to put oils in for the scent at all. So it's all up to you. I like to make my laundry smell good, and so for me it works well. So yeah. Okay, especially if you're using the coconut smelling stuff you put in. Yeah, Diane, and you know what, Diane, that's a really good point because it may smell like coconut and it may take away that coconut smell by putting in. I don't know, I'd like to know if you do that, how that works. You don't have to get coconut of this. You can get whatever you want. I mean, if you don't like scent at all, I think they have just soap and they have lavender as well. Does it clean like Sue? Does it clean like Persil? I will be honest, Sue. I think between that and then the fabric softener, it works better just because I think the fabric softener has the vinegar in it and the vinegar takes away all of this smell. So all of our towels that used to smell, I used Persil, sometimes they would still smell. I haven't had that problem. Now they're not going to smell as good, like your clothing and stuff is not going to smell as good as it would, but I personally, I know it's hard to say the Persil smells so good, and that has been hard to give up that good smell, but I think I like it better just because, and I'm gonna try a different conditioner this time. I think I used the Love Beauty and Planet for fabric softener conditioner because all the fabric softener is vinegar, water, and conditioner. So I'm gonna use a different conditioner this time and see if that works. Where do you get the cotton scent? Jean, I got it on Amazon, and I think I linked it into that post. I've heard it's better for your machine. Lori, I have to agree, my machine was always dirty, and then now it's not. So I really think that I do think it's definitely better for your washer machine. Think of all those chemicals that you're putting on, and you're putting that on your skin and everything. So I just think of that too. And so I don't know, I could just tell a difference. And Diane, you can maybe even find coconut essential oil. That's a good, I haven't seen that yet, but you could do that too. So I hope y'all have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this. And I hope y'all have a great day, and thank you so much for joining. And I'm definitely praying for everyone who is in the storm's path and everything. I pray that you are safe and that the Lord watches over y'all. Have a great day. Thanks for joining.